Thanks there to Jurgen Klopp. That was interesting what was brought up right at the end. Now, the news has started breaking maybe 2 hours ago, but it's picking up some serious traction now, Stephen. Ben Davies, not the Tottenham Ben Davies. There's one at Preston North End. He's been there his entire career. He has been out on loan at various clubs. Just looking through the list, York, Southport, Newport, not top-tier football. He's been a regular of his side for the last two and a half seasons. His contract is due to expire in 6 months' time, and he was strongly linked to join up with Celtic as early as tomorrow. Now, how much of a possibility do you think this is going to be, that he could join Liverpool, Stephen? Because now even Klopp's being asked about it just before the deadline, and he's being very coy, very coy.
Yeah, I think it's apparent that he's definitely looking at the player. A left-sided centre-half, can also play left-back as well. So he's obviously someone who's comfortable on the ball. They wouldn't sign him if he wasn't. And seeing a few clips of him playing, and he looks like he would more than be happy play as a ball-playing centre-half. The step up from going from Preston to Liverpool is a big ask. That's never going to be easy for him. But it looks like a solution for a short-term gain, to plug that gap for a while. Would he come in and play straight away in front of Jordan Henderson and Nat Phillips? Not off the back of that interview from Jurgen Klopp. He's saying that this is capable of playing. This is what we're going to go with for now. But if we do pick up another injury, then we need backup. So it looks like Ben Davies will possibly come in as backup. And I think another player will come in as well. I do think Liverpool will look to bring not just one defender in, but I think they'll look to bring two in.
Two? Anybody else? Because some of the names being thrown about, Mustafi, Subotic, who's a free agent, even Diop of West Ham, although it seems unlikely that West Ham would sell to a team who are so close to them in the table, and it'll be a lot more expensive. We're hearing Ben Davies would be 2 million, whereas Diop would be about 20 million, which is a big difference.
Yeah, but I think with the club, they might look to someone who's a little bit more longer term as well. Ben Davies could be a short-term fix for a short period of time, but then the signing of another centre-back could be a long-term gain. Someone who might come in and try and cement a place in the team. I think it's definitely possible from Liverpool. Think back to the end of last season where Liverpool were linked to different players and suddenly just went about the work quietly and bought Diogo Jota in. They like a smokescreen, Liverpool. They're very, very clever at doing it as well, to try and keep the price down and not to have an inflated price.
Be bold. Tell me, who do you reckon could be joining Liverpool in the transfer window, which is going to be closing imminently?
Well, I think the big problem is I don't know any names. That's my prediction. But we're looking at the coronavirus and the issues that clubs have got. I do believe it will probably be someone from the Premier League or the Championship again, because to get a player in to do a medical in these situations is going to be very, very tough for clubs to do.
Bobby, when it comes to Ben Davies, he is being linked heavily to Celtic, who are struggling right now. They're, I think, 23 points off Rangers in the league, so it looks like their domination will be coming to an end. Now, you would think that Ben Davies going up there, he's allegedly highly rated by Neil Lennon, he'll be slotting straight in. Whereas, based on what Stephen just said, based on what Klopp just said, Ben Davies might not get a run in, or not much, for Liverpool. Which club should he choose for his career?
For me, I would pick Liverpool. I really would. Just going there and learning from the likes of Van Dijk and picking everybody's brain that's in and around that training ground, being in that environment. Not that you're not going to learn anything at Celtic. Fantastic club, huge club, but I think Liverpool is a whole nother level. For me, I think you can always hit a few branches on the way back down from Liverpool. You know, you go there, you learn a lot, you get some experience, and like I say, you can hit a few branches on the way back down, and one of them may be Celtic.